All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah, Quitash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans, you are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. All right? You are the true chosen people of the book. All right? So what I'm going to call this lesson is 1 Corinthians 3:19. All right? For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with God. All right? For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. All right? And you're going to see in a second why I say that. All right? Let me bring up this video. All right? Of Neil deGrasse Tyson. All right? Listen to the foolishness that comes out of this man's mouth. All right, this is why the scriptures say, for the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High, with God. All right, because this man carries around Esau Edom's knowledge. He carries around the wisdom of Esau Edom, his enemy. All right, and Esau Edom is completely contrary to the Most High. So let me play this video back. All right, this is hilarious. All right.
A lot of people want to know what happens after they die.
Well, we know what happens after you die. Well, when it comes to the true prophets and the true servants of the Lord, we know what happens after you die. You understand? And you're. Let me just play this video back again. All right.
A lot of people want to know what happens after they die. Evidence shows, you put together all scientific evidence, biological and physics and thermodynamic, you have no existence after you die.
You hear that? You hear that? He says you have no existence after you die, which is complete nonsense. You see, all you scientists, you physicists, you astrophysicists, all right, you don't have the true wisdom and knowledge on this earth. The ones that walk around with true wisdom and knowledge upon this earth are the true prophets and the true servants of the Lord, which is the wisdom of the Most High, the wisdom of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. All right. So let me rewind that again. All right. And he goes, according to all scientific evidence. Let's see. Matter of fact, let's bring that out. All right. Let's bring that out in the scriptures. All right, let's bring that out real quick. Let's go to Google. All right. All right, let's get that real quick. I know that's in Timothy. All right, so let's bring that out real quick. All right. This is 1 Timothy 6:20. All right, it says, "Oh Timothy," all right, because this was a letter, all right, from Apostle Paul. All right, written to Timothy. All right, he said, "Oh Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust, and avoid profane and vain babblings." Yeah, all right, worthless talk. All right, things that have nothing to do with Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, and His word. All right, nothing that has anything to do with salvation. All right, you know, things that do not have anything to do with salvation. All right, and this truth, man. All right. "Oh, Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust, avoiding profane and vain babblings of oppositions of science falsely so called." And that's exactly what this man is pushing out of his mouth, man. All right. Vain babblings. All right. Oppositions of science falsely so called. Oh, if, point all to all scientific evidence. All right, let me rewind this one more time. All right, so we're going to get into the scriptures and we're going to, rebuke this nonsense. All right.
Evidence shows, you put together all scientific evidence, biological and physics and thermodynamic, you have no existence after you die.
All right. He said you have no existence after you die. And that's the wisdom and knowledge of this world. That's why I started off with 1 Corinthians 3:19. Like the scriptures say, for the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. All right. You understand the wisdom of this world, because the true wisdom is what comes out the mouth of the prophets, which is the word of the Most High. He said there is no evidence of existence after you die. All right. So let's prove that wrong, man. All right, let's get it, man. All right, because after you die, all right, your body returns back into the earth. All right, because you got to understand, you're not a body with a spirit. You're a spirit with a body. All right, the word body comes from the word bodig. All right, which means a dwelling place for the spirit. All right, that's what your body is, a dwelling place for your spirit. And after you die, your body returns back into the earth, and your spirit goes back into the spirit world where the Heavenly Father is. All right. And then after you're in the spirit world, you get judged. All right. And then the Lord puts you in another body. All right. You come back in another body. All right. Called reincarnation. All right. And then you live out your judgment, man. All right. So let's get into it. All right. It says Ecclesiastes 12:7. All right. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was. Yeah. So when you die, all right, the dust, which is your body, it returns to the earth as it was. All right. Matter of fact, let's get that in Ecclesiasticus. All right. Also got it right here. Ecclesiasticus 41:10. All right. All that are of the earth shall turn to the earth again. You see. So when you die, all right, your flesh goes back into the earth, and your spirit, it goes back into the spirit world. We're about to read that. All right. So it says Ecclesiastes 12:7. Then shall the dust return to the earth, which is your body. All right. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto God who gave it. So when you die, your body returns back into the earth. It becomes one with the earth again. And the spirit, your spirit, shall return unto God who gave it. So your spirit returns back to the Most High. It goes back into the spiritual realm. All right. Now, what happens after your body goes back into the spiritual realm? Let's get it. All right. When you're in the spiritual realm, you get judged. All right. And then after you get judged, the Lord puts you in another body. All right. Through reincarnation, you come back in another body. All right. In another lifetime. All right. And then you live out your judgment. All right. So we go and read it. All right. It says 2 Corinthians 5:10. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Yahushai. All right. After you die and go back into the spiritual realm. All right. Like we just read in Ecclesiastes. All right. 12:7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto God who gave it. All right, so your spirit returns back unto the Most High who gave it, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai. All right, and then once it's in the spiritual realm, all right, you get judged. You sit in front of this the judgment seat, and you get judged. Then after you get judged, the Lord puts you in another body, and you live out that judgment in your next lifetime. All right, so it says matter of fact, my bad. It says 2 Corinthians 5:10. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Yahushai, that everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he has done, whether it be good or bad. All right. So you get judged, man. All right. And you live out your judgment in your next life. All right. Because you're reincarnated every 3 or 4 generations. It tells you that in Exodus, the 5th chapter, the 20th verse. All right, you live out your judgment. Matter of fact, let's get that in Ecclesiastes. All right, let's get that in Ecclesiastes. All right, Ecclesiastes, the 1st chapter. All right, because this is where on earth is where judgment takes place. All right, on earth is where judgment takes place. All right, Ecclesiastes 3 and 16. All right, it says And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment. What's under the sun? The earth. All right. Judgment, earth is where judgment takes place. All right. You live your judgment out on this earth. All right. Ecclesiastes 3:16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment. You understand? The place of judgment. Matter of fact, let's also get that in the book of Psalms. All right. Let's get that in the book of Psalms 105. Oh, excuse me. Psalms 105 and 7. All right. Psalms 105 and 7. He is the Lord our God. His judgments are in all the earth. You see? All right. So he said, when you die, all right, there's no existence. Well, we just broke that in half with the scriptures. All right. When you die, there is existence. All right. Your spirit goes back to the spiritual realm to get judged. All right. And then after your judgment, the Lord puts you in another body. All right. Every 3 and 4 generations. All right. You come back as someone else on this earth and you live your judgment in your next life. All right. You know, you're going to have good things happen to you and your bad things happen to according to your judgment that the Most High gave you. You understand? All right. So let's get that one more time. All right. Let's see what this man says.
Physics and thermodynamic.
He said, according to scientific evidence and physics and thermodynamics, all that foolishness, man. All that nonsense. All right. The wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. Because the ones that carry around the true wisdom and knowledge, all right, upon this earth are the true prophets of the Most High, which out of their mouths is the word of the Most High. That's the true wisdom that dwells upon this earth. All right. That the true prophets and the servants of the Lord have. All right. And who are those men? The Israelites of great millstone and the ones that teach in like manner. You understand? He said, according to scientific evidence and thermodynamics and, which is all bullshit, man. All right. Like it says right here. All right. Timothy 6:20. All right. It says, First Timothy 6:20. It says, Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust. Avoid profane and vain babblings, which is what this man is, which is what's coming out of this man's mouth. All right. All right. Avoid profane and vain babblings and oppositions of science falsely so called. You see, that's what's coming out of his mouth. Oppositions of science falsely so called. All that fake ass science, man. That fake ass wisdom. All right. Let's get it again, man.
You put together all scientific evidence, biological and physics and thermodynamic. You have no existence after you die.
You have no existence after you die. You hear that, man? But we broke that in half with the scriptures. Let's go over it again, man, one more time, and then we're going to continue with his video. All right? You have no evidence of existence after you die. But what do the scriptures say? Ecclesiastes 12 and 7. Then shall the dust return to the earth. Your body returns to the earth. All right? Ecclesiastes 41 and 10. All that are of the earth shall turn to the earth again. You see? All right? It says right here, Ecclesiastes 12 and 7. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was. And the spirit, all right, which is really who you are, your soul, all right? Because you got to understand you're not a body with the spirit. You're a spirit with the body, all right? The word body just comes from the Latin word bodig or abode, which means a dwelling place for a spirit, your spirit. That's all your body is a dwelling place for your spirit, all right? Who you are is your spirit, your soul. That's you, all right? Not your body, your flesh. The flesh is just a dwelling place for the spirit. All right, so it says, then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, all right, which is your body, and the spirit shall return unto the Most High who gave it. So your spirit returns back to the Most High in the spirit world, and then once it's in the spirit world, you get judged, like we read right here, 2 Corinthians 5 and 10. For we must all appear before the seat of Yahushua, all right, that everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he has done, whether it be good or bad. So when you return back to the spirit world, you get judged. You sit in front of the judgment seat to get judged, all right? And then the Lord, every 3 or 4 generations, like it tells you in Exodus 5:20, all right, the Lord puts you in another body, all right? Reincarnation, all right? You live out your judgment in your next life, all right? Let's get that, all right? Because judgment, the earth is where judgment takes place, all right? Psalms 105:7. He is the Lord our God. His judgments are in the earth. You understand? His judgments are in the earth, all right? All right, so let's go back to this video, man. All right, let's go back to this video.
And you say, well, what does that feel like? I'll tell you exactly what it's like. This is what it was like before you were born. You're not asking yourself, what was it like before I was born? I had to have some existence. You did.
Well, the scriptures say you don't remember your past lives. That's why you don't remember, all right? Because before you come back into this earth, again, you're in the spiritual realm, all right? Waiting to be put back into another body, all right? You're in the spiritual realm, and you don't remember when you're in the spiritual realm. Neither do you remember your past lives. All right. Matter of fact, let's bring that out. All right. Let's bring that out. All right. So let's get that in 1 Corinthians. All right. Matter of fact, let me open up another page. All right. Let's get that in not 1 Corinthians. Ecclesiastes. All right. Ecclesiastes. I think it's at the 9th verse. Starting at the 9th verse. All right. Yeah. All right. It says, the thing, all right, yeah, start at the 9th verse, all right, so this is Ecclesiastes 1:9. The thing that has been, it is that which shall be. Yeah, because we all have been here already, again, because we all had past lives, all right, so things that are now are things that have been done already, all right, which is us as well, all right. That's why history repeats itself. Because it's the same people coming back all over again, all right, through reincarnation, all right. It says the thing that has been, it is that which shall be done, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun, all right. Are we not under the sun? All right, that includes us. See, this life that we've been here already, all right? We're not a new thing under the sun because we had past lives, all right? It says, so let's read that again. It says, the thing that has been, it is that which shall be. And that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. And there, it says, is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new? It has been already of old time, which was before. You see? All right. So let's keep reading. It says, there is no remembrance of former things. Yeah, we don't have remembrance of our former past lives. All right. Neither shall there be any remembrance of things that are to come with those that shall come after. You see? There's no new thing under the sun, all right? We're reincarnated every 3 and 4 generations, and we don't have remembrance of our past lives, as we're reading right here. All right? So let's go back to this video, what this man says, all right?
Exactly what it's like. This was after you die.
Hold on, let me go from the beginning, all right?
A lot of people want to know what happens after they die. Evidence shows, you put together all scientific evidence, biological and physics and thermodynamic, you have no existence after you die.
Which we already cut that in half, all right? We already demolished that, all right?
And you say, well, what does that feel like? I'll tell you exactly what it's like. This is what it was like before you were born.
You only know what it feels like when you're up there, all right? When you come back on this earth as somebody else, you're not going to remember what it felt like up there, or neither you're going to remember your past lives. All right?
No existence after you die. And you say, well, what does that feel like? I'll tell you exactly what it's like. This is what it was like before you were born. You're not asking yourself, what was it like before I was born? I had to have some existence. You didn't.
You see, he said, you didn't have any existence before you were born, which we already cut that in half too. All right, because it's called reincarnation. We all been here already. We all had past lives. So we did exist before this life that we're living now. All right, so matter of fact, let me get that one more time. All right, Ecclesiastes, all right, the first chapter starting at the 9th verse. The thing that has been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun, and that includes us. There's no new thing under the sun, all right, including our spirits, because we all been here before in a past life. Let's keep reading. All right, is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new? Yeah, there's nothing on this earth that is new. It has already been. All right, so this man said, oh, you didn't have any existence, before you existed. All right, before this life, which is complete nonsense, man. All right, the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High. The wisdom of this world is foolishness with God, you see? And he carries the wisdom of this world. He carries the wisdom of Esau, Edom, all right? His enemy, the devil that the Bible speaks of. You understand? All right, so let's continue with it. It says, is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new, and that includes us. Nothing on this earth is new, all right? It has been already of old time, which was before us. There is no remembrance of former things. All right, meaning we don't remember our past lives. All right, because you're reincarnated every 3 and 4 generations, all right? Because it tells you in Exodus 5 and 20, all right, that the Lord visits the iniquities unto the fathers every 3rd and 4th generations. All right, the Lord said he's going to visit your iniquity, all right, upon the children of the fathers every 3rd and 4th generations. All right, why is the Lord going to visit your iniquity, which means sin, every 3 and 4 generations? Because you are your forefathers coming back. Because everything you do wicked in this life, you might not pay for it in this life. You pay for it in the next life. All right, or maybe the life after that. All right, either way, you're going to pay for it. All right, the Lord said he's, matter of fact, let's get it, bro. Let's get it. All right, let's get it. Exodus 5 and 20, or is it 20 and 5? I keep saying 20 and 5. All right, or 5 and 20. Exodus, let me see, 20. My bad. Exodus 20. Yeah. No, this ain't it. It must be 5 and 20. All right. Nah, that ain't it. Hold on a second. Bear with me. Yeah, this is it. All right, my bad. It says Exodus 20 and 5. All right. It says, thou shalt not bow down thyself to them. He was talking about idols, all right, worshiping false gods and idols, all right. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity. The word iniquity means sin, all right, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, all right, unto the 3rd and 4th generation of them that hate me. So the Lord said he's going to visit the iniquity of the fathers upon the children's, all right, because the children that come, all right, that the children that come throughout the generations, they are their forefathers coming back, all right. So that's why the Lord said he's going to visit the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, all right. Because the children are the fathers coming back, all right, unto the 3rd and 4th generation, all right, because you're reincarnated every 3rd and 4th generation of them that hate me. You see, you understand? Am I breaking it down to you to where you can understand? All right, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, all right? Because the children are the fathers coming back, all right? That's why he's visiting the iniquities of the fathers upon the children. So they got to pay for their sins in their next lives, in the next lifetimes, all right? Because everything you do wicked in this life, you don't do it in this lifetime. You don't always pay for it in the same lifetime. Sometimes you pay for it in the next lifetime. Excuse me. That's why sometimes babies are born, deaf or blind, or sometimes with an arm missing, or sometimes they're born retarded or discombobulated or whatever. What has that baby possibly done to deserve that? It's because they were wicked in their past lives. So the Lord said, you know what? I'm gonna make you born blind or deaf. All right. You understand? All right. So let's go back into this video, man.
You have no existence, a state of non-existence before you were born.
Which we already cut that in half. All right. We already cut that in half. Matter of fact, let me get one more scripture. All right. Let's get one more scripture. I forgot where it's at. I think it's 2nd Ezra 14. Hold on, let me skip, because I got my scriptures here with me as well. Let me skip through the pages real quick. All right. So let's get 2nd Ezra, the 14th chapter. All right, let's get 2nd Ezra, the 14th chapter. All right, let's get it. 2nd Ezra 14 and 35. All right, 2nd Ezra 14 and 35. It says, for after death shall the judgment come. All right, I told you. All right, after you die and go to the spirit world, all right, you get judged. All right, we already broke all that down. All right, it says, for after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. Woo! All right, so after we die, we get judged by the Most High. All right, and then when it's time for him to put us in another body, all right, to live another life through reincarnation, all right, that's what the Lord does. We live again. All right. He says there's no existence after you die. It says, for after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. All right, come on, man. Easy work.
So I'm not given reason to think that your state of non-existence in death differs in any fundamental way from your state of non-existence,
rewind it back a little bit,
like before you were born. You're not asking yourself, what was it like before I was born? I had to have some existence. You didn't. Right. You have no existence, a state of non-existence before you were born. So, which
we already cut that in half, bro. We already cut that in half. All right. We had past lives. All right. We just read it just now. He said you have no state of Yes, he said you have no state of existence before you were born. What we're reading right here, after death shall the judgment come, when we shall live again. All right, so we live again after we die. All right, and when you die, you live again. You die, you live again. All right, reincarnation. All right, come on, man.
I'm not given reason to think that your state of non-existence in death differs in any fundamental way from your state of non-existence before you're born, giving that much more meaning to what it is you can and should do while you're alive.
All right, so we already cut that in half through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, man. You understand? All right, so Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Raktazah, this lesson was edifying. All right, I want to say, call Halayim, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Quitash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans. You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. All right, unto the next one, Shalom.